Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watch You Want. Thanks for logging on. Today we're looking at the IWC Big Pilot's watch, reference 500402. You can see this 46mm 18-karat white gold Big Pilot's watch and buy it on our website, watchyouwant.com. And if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Watch You Want Inc. You can also click on the card in the upper right-hand corner of this video at any time. That's the logo that you see floating like a bug. And you can see our full listing for this watch with extra photos, accessories included, warranty remaining, and of course, full pricing information. And speaking of pricing, it's worth noting that this watch had an original retail of $28,100, making it a true prince among pilot's watches. This is not a co-pilot's watch, that's for sure. It's a rich piece that feels every millimeter of its 46, and with a solid gold caseback, a full white gold deployant clasp, and an immense case containing that 51,000 series IWC in-house movement, you can really feel the presence on the wrist, just as much as you can see it, in fact. Now, it is 46 millimeters across the round of the case, so on my 16 centimeter, 6.3 inch circumference wrist, it doesn't leave much real estate to spare. 46 millimeters doesn't include the crown itself, and when you consider the thickness, 16 millimeters, you realize that the watch has an incredible physical bulk to it. Now, it is 56 millimeters from lug to lug, so truth be told, this is a watch that's going to polarize collectors. There are those who like the oversized instrument look and who recognize that the direct inspiration for this watch, the 1940s B-er, was actually a 55 millimeter timepiece. And they'll see this watch in context, they'll appreciate the historical reference, and they'll enjoy the oversized aesthetic. And then there are going to be those who simply feel that a 46 millimeter watch is untenable on a wrist of any size. I can say that I feel the mass, it doesn't overwhelm, I could wear it securely. Style is going to be a matter of personal preference, but there's nothing on this watch that's executed anything less than first class. The case is beautifully finished, as is the oversized onion-style crown. Now that crown by itself is over 8 millimeters. It's actually closer to 11, so it puts big crown subs to absolute shame, and it's a joy to handle. Now I want to show just how much power reserve this watch has, because you can wind away, and that power reserve indicator at 3 o'clock only comes along at a slow, deliberate pace. This is more crop duster than Concorde to keep the pilot's theme running, but it's an absolute pleasure. The movement winds smoothly if you choose to wind it yourself. Now, beneath this beautiful sunburst gray dial with all applied white gold indices and white gold hands at center, there is an IWC caliber 51111. Bidirectional automatic winding. It saves you the inconvenience of having to wind the watch up. It features IWC's signature Peloton pawl-based winding system, so it winds in both directions. It has no rotor wobble like a Valjoux 7750 based caliber would. Moreover, with a 168-hour power reserve, this is the perfect watch for someone who thinks that the oversized sports aesthetic has a time and a place. Maybe not all the time, but if you want to rotate through a collection of watches and save this one for the weekend, it'll still be beating if you take it off on Monday and put it back on Friday afternoon. Now, the watch does feature a free-sprung balance with a Breguet overcoil hairspring handmade, so not only is it robust in the sports watch sense, but it has resistance to positional variation, regardless of how you wear it on your wrist or place it on your dresser at night. Moreover, it does feature essential sports watch refinements. Like hacking seconds, when you pull the crown to its extremity, it does stop the balance, stops the seconds hand, and it allows precise synchronization to a known accurate reference time. It also features a date window with a quick set function. Now, important to note, most 5002s feature a monotone date window. Here, IWC opts for high contrast to set this very special white gold variant apart. Now, it does feature, it should be noted, 8 days of power reserve. Why doesn't it run for 8 days? Because IWC has determined through empirical testing that the watch offers the best chronometric performance through the first 7 days of the mainspring's wind. Therefore, they automatically include a mechanism that locks out that last day of power reserve, so you know that whenever the watch is running, it's running precisely. Moreover, because it always has an extra 24 hours of power reserve stored in the oversized barrel, as soon as you pick it up after it does stop, it immediately starts beating the second the rotor starts to wind. This is a fantastic modern reference that really makes a statement. In the hand, with its solid white gold caseback, immense white gold case, huge single-fold deployant white gold clasp, It's a watch that has incredible heft. You never forget you're wearing a precious metal watch of the highest order. With an oversized in-house movement that also calls itself the largest automatic caliber in the world with distinction. This is an exceptional watch with attention to detail right down to the unexpected, including the ability to resist explosive decompression in an aircraft cabin. That's correct. The screw-down crown gives it 6 ATM water resistance, but IWC also secures the seals and the crystal against ejection during explosive decompression. So while this may be an upscale pilot's watch, perhaps for armchair aviators, it is nevertheless ready to take to the skies in earnest. You can see this IWC Big Pilot's watch, reference 500402 in 18 karat white gold, on our website, watchyouwant.com.